In the 16th century, the Kingdom of England was going through dark and dangerous times, filled with power struggles, religious conflict, and bloodshed. This era was marked by one of the most famous women in world history, Queen Elizabeth I, the daughter of King Henry VIII and Anne Boleyn. A childhood filled with sorrow. Elizabeth was born in 1533, but her life began in tragedy. Her mother, Anne Boleyn, was executed on the orders of her own husband, King Henry VIII, accused of treason and adultery. Elizabeth was only 3 years old. After her mother's death, Elizabeth was stripped of her status as a legitimate princess and treated as an unwanted child. She grew up isolated, never knowing whether she would survive the cruel political games of the royal court. Years of fear and danger. After the death of Henry VIII, England passed through the hands of different rulers. When Mary I, Elizabeth's half-sister and a strict Catholic, came to power, Elizabeth's life became even more dangerous. Mary I deeply distrusted Elizabeth, seeing her as a threat to the throne. Elizabeth was imprisoned in the Tower of London, a place where many entered but never came out alive. It is said that Elizabeth lived every day expecting death. One night, she reportedly said, "Today I may be alive, but tomorrow the sun may never rise for me again." But she survived. Elizabeth becomes queen. In 1558, Mary I died. Elizabeth, after years of fear and uncertainty, was crowned Queen of England. However, becoming queen did not bring peace. The nation was deeply divided. Catholics opposed her. Protestants strongly supported her. Powerful nations like Spain saw her as an enemy. The plot to kill the queen. There was another woman with royal blood, Mary, Queen of Scots. Many believed she had a stronger claim to the throne than Elizabeth. Several plots were made to assassinate Elizabeth and replace her with Mary. For over 18 years, Mary was kept under arrest. Eventually, letters were discovered proving that she had agreed to a plan to kill Queen Elizabeth. Elizabeth faced a painful decision. Executing Mary could start a war. Sparing her could cost Elizabeth her throne and her life. After deep reflection, Elizabeth signed the order for Mary's execution. It was a decision that haunted her for the rest of her life. War and courage. In 1588, Spain launched a massive naval attack against England, the Spanish Armada. Many believed Elizabeth would be defeated, but Elizabeth stood before her soldiers, dressed for battle, and declared, "I know I have the body of a weak and feeble woman, but I have the heart and stomach of a king of England." Against all odds, her forces defeated Spain. From that moment, England began to rise as a global power. The end of her life. Elizabeth never married. She called herself the Virgin Queen, saying she was married to her country. She died in 1603, after ruling for 44 years. Her life was marked by tears, fear, betrayal, and blood. But she left behind a powerful and respected England. The lesson of this story. This story teaches us that fear does not destroy dreams. Patience and wisdom are stronger than force. Power always comes at a great cost.